All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and start this thing. I'll share you guys this video uh, later, but right now, here's the warm up. Hey, Dylan, how are you? I got you muted, so you won't be able to talk, but you can text. So if you want to say something in the chat, it should be set up for everybody. Once everybody gets here, I'll unmute everybody. Greta. Hey, Greta, how are you? Hey, Greta, how are you? Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the waiting room so you guys can just jump in. Okay, right now you guys are on mute and you can chat. So if you want to say something to me or say something in the chat line, but this is the warm up. Once everyone is arrived, I'll unmute everybody. This it's new to me. I think I got it, but you guys are going to be the guinea pigs. Hopefully we'll work all this out. Again, I'll probably unmute everybody about 9:05. So again, everybody's muted and you can chat. So if you want to say something in the chat, you should be able to do so. At least I think.
Ask me like what's the answers. Like, I don't need my backpack. And I kind of need like a piece of binder paper.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How's
Oh
everybody
God,
doing?
he unmuted.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to make sure we had enough people involved before we get all the scatter of people coming in. That's what was suggested. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully this is easy for y'all. We're going to be
We
doing
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ulysses. Ulysses.
Yeah.
Hi, Ulysses.
Hey, Rocco.
What's up, Mr. Napoli?
and not much. How's it going?
Good.
Must be fun out there playing video games all day, huh?
Yeah.
That's not my enjoyment, but I read. Been looking a lot at TV, unfortunately, like news and info stuff, like 10-minute stuff. Um, I've been doing some statistics with the state data. That's been keeping me occupied. So I'm looking forward to looking at what the cases in San Francisco are today after I get off with all. But let me get the video on me. It's a little cumbersome. All right, hold on. Let me see. There's a big U there. So let me see if, I'll give me a second. This is a learning curve for me. Okay, if I click that. All right, then we get me. Y'all see me? I got two computers working in here. So one is so I can see the screen that I'm to share with y'all, and that was the test scores. So you got these test scores, right? Now, if we added them and then divided by 3, that's called the average. It's also called a mean. It's another term that we use in mathematics. Are y'all seeing this? Anybody? Okay, cool. Thanks for that information, Ulysses. Yeah, let me know what's going on because I'm learning this as I try to implement the first time today. All right, so we do that, and I did these calculations earlier. Now, why are we dividing by 3? That's right. Okay, so this is going to be 13.
What's up, Matthew?
Now, notice that's not the same thing as the middle number. Now, 13 is not really the middle number. So this is kind of shifting to the right because the middle number would have been 12. Right, so the mean is not the same thing as the middle number. And we're going to get to that a little later. Now, if you want to find the minimum score on the 4th test, well, that means you would solve an equation. And here's the 4th test that we don't know. And then we divide it by 4, and we want that to equal 15, so we solve this problem. Right, so then you cross multiply, and you're going to wind up getting x equals 21. So I don't know if y'all had time to do this, but that's what the second problem is. All right, then we got the last one. Now, if the highest possible score we could get is 20, and we already got these 3 scores, what's the highest average we can get after the 5th test? And this is something that some of y'all asked me, like, what do I need to get on the test to get my grade better? Well, if you make 2 more tests that are perfect and you divide by 5, your original average of 13 is going to become that, which is 15.8. So it raises it a little bit, but it's not going to jump it because you still got the weight of the first 2 tests, right? And then notice what happened now. Up here, when we got the mean of the 3 numbers, that mean was to the right of the middle number, 12. Now when we get the average of the 5 number, right, notice that that 15.8 is to the left of the middle. So the mean shifted to the left, not to the right, even though originally it was to the right of the middle. And that's the funny thing about numbers. So this weight is pulling to a bigger number, and that's going to shift the mean to the left of the middle number. Okay? All right, so we're probably just going to do a little bit today. And what I wanted to share with you guys would be the next screen, which is what these terms are called. That middle number, that's called the median. So the middle of these 3 numbers was 12, that's the median. Okay, and then the mode, does anybody know what the mode is?
Is it the difference between the numbers?
No, the mode is not the difference between the numbers.
Oh,
So the mean is an average of all the values divided by how many there are. The median is the number in the middle. Anybody want to try what the mode is? Anybody want to give it a shot? Okay, it's a new word. The mode is the most frequent number, the number that occurs more often. So with these 3 numbers, we don't have a mode. With these 4 numbers, the 4th one being 21, we don't have a mode. But with the last one, let me share the screen.
it's got an echo.
Yeah, there's probably somebody in the background. So notice this last one, we did have we had 2 20s. So there's 3 characteristics of any data set. There's the mean, there's the median, and then there's the mode. 3 characteristics. Okay? So when we look at how to find the median, this is what we're going to do in a moment. Okay? So let's take 2 groups of numbers. Looking for my eraser. One group of numbers is going to be just 5 numbers. So we got an odd count of numbers. There's 5 numbers. The second group of numbers is going to be 6 numbers. Okay, so this is an even count and an odd count. All right, now I made these symmetrical. They're all going up by 1 and they're in order. Okay, so we can see the middle number here would be 3. And the middle number here would be in between the 3 and the 4. Okay, that way we have 3 below the middle and 3 above the middle. Whereas up here, the middle number is part of the data set. It's one of the 5 numbers, but we still got 2 below and 2 above. Whereas here, when we have an even count of numbers, the middle number has got to be in between 2 numbers. So this middle number would be 3.5. So the median is not always one of the numbers in the data set. It is if you have an odd amount of numbers, and it isn't if you have an even amount of numbers. Okay, everybody got that? Now the next thing is, how do you calculate the median? Well, there's the cross-out method. So you cross out on each side. and bada bing, bada boom, you have the median. That works. Problem with that is, what if you had 67 numbers? You're going to lose track. You're going to wait. Where did I cross over here? You're going to goof it up. So with a lot of numbers, this really doesn't help. So what can you do? Well, this is basically a position, the middle. The middle is a position. So if we got 6 numbers, what's the average between the 6th number and the first number? 3.5. Okay, well, let's look at that. Notice that's in between the 3rd and the 4th number. Let's say we change the number. We're still going to have 6, but this time, bigger. I'm still going to put them in symmetric order so this is easier. The middle of the 6 numbers is still in between the 3rd and 4th number, which is now 12.5. That's what this means. This means in between the 3rd and 4th number. And what we usually do is we usually call the amount of numbers the letter N. So this method is very helpful because you don't have to rely on the cross-out method. You just find out how many numbers there are, add 1, divide by 2. That gets you the position of the median, not the value. Okay? The value is something different. You use the position to locate the value. Okay? I'm just reading what y'all are writing. Apparently someone wants to make some noise. Though you need the entertainment, buddy. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm talking about here with method number 2. Count how many numbers there are and add 1. Then divide by 2. Use this number to count from one end of the data to locate the middle. If this number ends in 0.5, which is what my example did, it ended in 0.5, that means you're in between 2 numbers. I know you're a good boy, Bo. That's why I kid you. So anyway, that's basically it, y'all. You could do a partner problem if y'all want, but that's basically it. If y'all want to give this a shot. Okay, I'm going to write the example on my whiteboard while y'all try that. Now, there is something called breakout rooms. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not quite sure just yet, but we might eventually go there. But for right now, this is just what we're going to do. And so, Sophia, yes, I already posted it on the Google Classroom right underneath these links. So the homework is posted. Okay, so if y'all want to just go ahead and get started on that, you're good. But I'm going to finish up with this problem example. I still got to write it on the board. All right, I'm just finished writing the 15s. Okay, I'll wait another minute. I'll go over the example. And then I'll share with you all the solutions you should be getting if you practice it. And so, Matthew, it's not 20.5. Okay, so what you do, you count how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I got my n equal to 24. Okay, so if we do this little formula, 24 plus 1 divided by 2, we get 12.5. Okay, now another way to think about this, the middle is going to have 12 numbers below and 12 numbers above, which is half of 24. So the middle number has got to be in between here. That way you have 12 below, 12 above. And that's what this means. Okay, so let's see. This is the 3rd, 6th, the 9th, 10, 11, 12, 13. So in between 21 and 23. So this median would be 22. John, 22 is the answer. And Dylan, 15 is the answer. The second one is not 15, though. All right, here's what you should get. The first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. All right, I'll wait a moment in case anybody else wants to keep trying. The second 15, are you talking about my second 15? But
Oh, what are you doing?
yeah, Dylan, the first one is 15. All right, let me share that screen again in case anybody wants to give it a shot. You can count it on the screen if you want. Point your finger at it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now, where did the chat go? Oh, there it is. Anybody else want to give it a shot before I give you all the answers? All right, I'll wait another minute. Matthew, yes, the fourth one is 22. And John, yes, 19.5. And John, also correct. The fourth one is 22. Okay, so y'all, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to show you all the answers. The homework was posted on the Google Classroom. I put them right underneath the links. So this is going to be the strategy. I'm going to post y'all the links the evening before. So I'll post the new links for Thursday, Wednesday before. Okay, and then I post the PowerPoint and the homework that morning, just like I did today. I think I posted like about 8, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you go. That's right, Bo. All the way. All right, let me show you all the answers. Okay, you see them? You know, some of y'all typed it already, but in case it's easier to see, that's what you should have got. Okay, anybody want to ask any questions? I'll wait a moment. Just go into my other computer screen. All right, so the homework's going to be finding mean, median, mode, practice problem. A lot of it's multiple choice, not all of it, but a lot of it's multiple choice, and you got about 24 problems, but it's all based upon these 3 things. Okay? And yes, Dylan, the AAL shell homework has been tallied in my book. I haven't entered those grades yet. I will. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of catch up on Wednesday, but I have been going through the emails a little bit. Okay, so I'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. Yes, n+1 on top divided by 2. All right, n+1 on top divided by 2. Yeah, Dylan, just send it to me. No big deal. Even if it's after the progress report, I'll still accept it. I mean, don't worry about it. No hurry. So, you know, just get me what y'all can get me. I'll mark it down in my grade book, and then at some point I'll include that on the grades. There's an AHL packet, Matt, you're asking about. I think on 13th of March, maybe the 16th of March, on Google Classroom, I posted it. It's also on the school website, the district website, where, you know, it's just a bunch of chapter. Okay, so Matt, you're good. As far as emailing me, John, go email me a picture on the Gmail. So just, you know, take a picture, email it to me through the Gmail. That's the easiest way. Yeah, just whatever you send me, including the homework for tonight, just or when it's due. Wednesday, Thursday, I guess, is where we're going to meet again. Just email a picture to the Gmail account. Okay? Sophia, just get it to me when you can. There's no hurry on it, okay? I'm not concerned about time given this situation. You can email me a little bit at a time. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to stop this very shortly. So I just want to make sure everyone gets their questions addressed. Any other issues, I'll wait another minute, and then I'm going to close the meeting. Okay, y'all? There's no need for us to, unless y'all want to hang out, I can throw y'all to the break room. I just don't know how to do that. Maybe on Thursday I'll be able to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to wait one more minute. As soon as it says 9:30, I'll get started on the work.
Is there homework?
Hey, Matt, is Fortnite, is that a video game you guys play? No, I'm not letting anybody share screens, y'all. No, the homework posted on the Google Classroom.
When? Where? Corona? What was it titled?